Hey, thanks for joining me again. Alright, let's walk through some more Fallout 4. And here we are in Sanctuary. We rescued all the Minutemen from the Museum of Freedom, and they have joined us here, and we have a number of missions at our disposal. But for now, we can earn some quick XP by doing this easy little...
Sanctuary. I knew you.
Quiet, we're doing a walkthrough here. By doing this easy little settlement training tutorial mission known as Sanctuary. And you kick that off by simply talking to
Hey.
Sturgis.
Do you have a moment?
Sturgis,
I wanted
speak.
to thank you
Hey, Sturgis.
for helping us out in Concord.
Hey, one at a time here, people.
If only
You
we'd
willing
run
to do
into
some
you
work?
sooner.
Yeah.
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
There you go. Started Sanctuary, and like I said, this is a settlement slash workshop
Come up one more time.
tutorial mission. Let me just get away from everybody so they're not blathering away in my ear and distracting me. Okay, so I already went over the basics of using the workshop in episode 4, part 4. Okay, you want to see that? Check out part 4. So we'll just continue from there. What we have to do is build some beds, and you need stuff to build beds with, and you need stuff to build other things with. Your settlement can be as complex or as simple as you like. All right. Now, if you really want to have the maximum amount of materials to build with in your settlement, what you should do is scrap everything. And I mean everything. All right. You can scrap entire ruined houses. All right. And I've already done that over here. You can scrap these lampposts. So go into workshop mode, go up to a lamppost. I strongly recommend that you scrap all these street lamps because they will give you copper, which is a rare material. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this off camera, and I'm just going to jump ahead. I'm going to scrap practically everything in Sanctuary that is scrappable. That's including inside all the houses too. Okay. So I'll meet you on the flip side when we've done all that. Okay, so I've gone everywhere. I scrapped all the trees. I think there's a tree over there. I missed any of his. Yeah, I scrapped everything. Let's go on the houses. See, they're all cleared out. Everything's all cleared out. Everything that can be scrapped has been scrapped. All right. All the junk on the streets, all the spare tires, everything. All right. So now we have a crap ton of materials to build with. Most particularly a lot of wood and steel. Let's just check this out. Go over to junk. Here we go, junk. Scroll right on down to the bottom in our workshop in the junk category, and we see that we have a whopping 2,628 wood. Scroll up to steel, and we should have just over a little over 1,000 steel. So that is a lot you can work with. If you want to make a real complex, you know, residence for your settlers, yeah, you can do so, and you can set it up here. All right, so that's that. But I'm going to make it simple. I'm going to apply the K.I.S.S principle. Keep it simple, stupid. They want beds, so let's make some beds. Let's make them right in here. Now I want enough beds to eventually hold all my farmers. I want about 10 to 12 farmers to build my mega melon farm, and that's coming later, right? So I'm going to build 10 beds. We only need 5 for this mission, but I'm going to build 10. So into workshop mode, over to furniture, up to beds. You can build all kinds of beds, but I'm going to build the cheapo beds, these sleeping bags, which only cost 3 cloth. All right, so put one there. Okay, one there. There we go. And let's jam 4 more in here. This is the army now. No amenities. Everybody sleeps side by side. It's co-ed. Once again, on the PC version, if you find it a little awkward moving around when trying to build something, you can hold down the E key. Okay, hold down the E key, and then you can use the mouse to move stuff around. You can also use your mouse button to spin the thing around, and you can use the mouse wheel to move it up and down like that. Okay, so that makes it a lot easier to plant stuff. Okay, so we got 8 beds there. Let's plant 4 more right here. There you go. Got the beds. Got the beds, Sturgis.
I like it.
Good.
Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits.
Yeah,
What
really.
we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
Okay, we're on it.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
Okay, go into workshop mode. Scroll on down to the bottom. Over to resources, which is just next to defense. Up and you see water, and up and you see all the water options that you can build. You can build a water pump, a water purifier, or an industrial water purifier. We're going to go with the water purifier, and you have to build this right in a source of water. Alright, so let's go down by the stream. As you can see, this has all been cleared out. This is going to be our melon farmland. Okay, this is all cleared out. Lots of farmland we can use to build our melon farm. That's coming up later. Okay, down by the stream, down by the river, I shot my baby. Okay, water purifier. Let's plant one right in here. There we go. And if you look at it, you see that it requires 2 power. You see that underneath the label water purifier requires 2 lightning bolt 2. Okay, which means it requires 2 power. So it's not enough to simply build a water purifier. It is not powered up yet, but it will produce 10 water once it's up and running. So it needs power. How do you power it? Go over to power. Okay, up, generators, up again, and you can build all kinds of generators. Okay, and you can tell how much power it produces by looking at the bottom of the thing there. So this small generator produces 3 power. This medium generator produces 5 power, and this large generator, which requires the first rank of the science perk, produces 10 power. So let's just build a small generator. That's all we're going to need. It's going to leave a surplus of 1 power, but I got something planned for that. Alright, so plant down that generator there. Scroll down to the bottom list, and it's not enough to just build a generator. No. What you have to do is now you have to wire the generator to the thing that you want powered. Okay, so just point at the generator and look at the bottom of the screen. You see that there's a button you have to press to attach wire. Okay, for me it's space, so I'm going to press the space bar, then point to the thing you want to power and press the space bar again, and you have attached it. And you can now see that under the water purifier label where it says requires, it is no longer colored in red, meaning that it is a deficit. Everything is cool now. It's the default Pip-Boy color, meaning that we have supplied it with enough power. Alright, so everything's hunky-dory. Let's get out of the workshop and go back and report the good news to Sturgis. Sturgis can be found one of 3 places. Either he's in here, like hammering away here. Sometimes he's in here, or he's around the back, hammering here. There he is there, or he's hammering around on this side of the house. That's the usual 3 places that you can find him. So if you can't find him, look in those places. Okay, Sturgis.
Hey, Sturgis.
Speak.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
Alright, what do you say there, General Badass?
I'll start planting right away.
Good
Alright.
deal.
Okay, so we have gone previously to Abernathy Farm. Take a look at the map there. That took place in episode, I think it was last, couple of episodes ago. Rather. Just check out the playlist. It's called the Shotgun Fat Man Abernathy Run. Okay, check out that episode. And that's where we picked up a whole bunch of melons. Alright, harvested a whole bunch of melons. Go to the workshop, go down the bottom, go to resources, up, over to food, and up again. And these are all the things that we can plant if we have that item in the workshop. Alright, so here we go. We have 9 melons that we can plant. Each melon produces 0.5 food. Alright, now we already have 2 melons planted by default here. All we really need to do is plant 10 melons, but we'll plant all 11, or plant all 9 on top of those two. That'll equal 11, and that'll be enough food for these 5 people. All right. Now these things are kind of finicky to plant. They take a lot of space in between. Okay, just let me. And unfortunately, you can't move them with the mouse. You can't use the E button trick with the mouse. Let's plant one there. And I want Marcy to move out of the way. So let's just go down here. Command her to go over here. Get out of the way there. Same with you, Sturgis. Go over here. Everybody shoot. Shoot! Marcy being the bitch that she is. Just won't follow instructions. Okay, she moved out of the way. Alright. Can we put one there? Dang it, Mercy! Here comes Sturgis back here. Oh, let's just get planting. Put one there. Yeah, they require so much space in between. This is a lot different than planting potatoes, which you can plant easily in neat little rows. Melons require a lot of space in between. Let's jam one right up against Marcy here. Here, wait a minute. One there. We can squeeze one in here. There we go. There we go. So, planted all the melons. We now have 5 food. Look up at the top of the screen. And you see all those labels. That's what's going on in our settlement now. We have 5 people, and we have enough food to cover all those 5 people. We have 5 food. We have 10 water and 3 power, but we have 0 defense. That's coming up next. Right? So that's the beginning of our melon farm. Let's find Sturgis. Tell him the good news. Sturgis, speak.
Well, this place is starting to feel like home.
Sure
Now
is.
that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go of this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
Okay, what do you say to that, General Badass?
I'm on it.
Ah,
Right.
thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
Okay, so we have to provide 5 defense. This is a simple matter. You just like to just plunk a machine gun turret, which is exactly 5 defense in the middle of the road here. Right, so go down to the bottom of the bottom list here, over to defense, up 1, over 1, up 1 again, and there's the machine gun turret. And you can see at the bottom of the label, it says produces 5. That's just what we need. We have all the resources to build it. Let's build it, plunk it down, out we go. How you doing there, little machine gun turret? You watch the fort, okay? And let's find Sturgis. Tell him the good news. Sturgis.
Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
Yeah. All right, now give me my XP.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls actually come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
The gall of this guy, eh? We did all the heavy lifting. He says, yeah, you're welcome to stay here if you like. So there you go. Quick 200 XP. Or rather 200 XP if you have intelligence at 7. That may vary a little bit, but you know, around 200 XP. So, and that's the sanctuary mission, the settlement / workshop tutorial mission. That's the simplest way to do everything. As I said, you can make this, you know, much more complex and aesthetic looking. But that's just like, you know, like I said, the keep it simple, stupid principle. The KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. That's it. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching and see you next video.